Right now, a salesman is sitting at a kitchen table across from somebody's mother, and the price he writes down is 4 times what the job is worth. Converting a tub into a walk-in shower runs about $3,000 with a good local contractor. But the daytime TV brands quote $12,000 to $20,000 for the same acrylic walls. It works because she's alone, she's polite, and she won't be rude to a stranger in her home. I watch these companies work my own parents. Here are the 5 overcharging seniors and 3 cheaper ways to the same safe shower. Number 1. Jacuzzi bath remodel. You've seen the ad. A friendly voice says they're waiving all installation costs one day, call now. So people call thinking they'll pay for the tub and nothing else. Then the rep shows up, spends an hour in the living room, and the verbal quote lands somewhere between $11,000 and $20,000. One woman went in expecting a simple walk-in bath and got quoted $23,000, mood lighting and scent dispensers included. Another caller checked with Jacuzzi's own corporate line first, was told he'd pay for materials and zero labor, then watched the local rep quote $17,000 and refused to write down a single number. That's the tell. When a real contractor bids a job, you get paper you can compare. When the price only exists out loud in your living room, it was built to be signed tonight, not thought about tomorrow. And the shower they install is standard acrylic, the same panels the next company uses. Number 2, West Shore Home. This one is built for speed, in and out in a day, an instant price on the spot, and a sales presentation reviewers describe as friendly right up until you say you want to think about it. Then the discount clock starts. Real quotes people have posted recently include a basic tub swap in North Carolina at $9,800, a shower conversion in Texas at $13,200, and a walk-in tub in Florida at $23,500. One homeowner's bathroom came to $34,000. West Shore started as one local shop in Pennsylvania and now runs in more than 20 states. And that instant, same-day price is the whole strategy. It gets anchored high on purpose, so the discount they peel off a minute later feels like a gift, when really, the price just fell back toward what the job was always worth. West Shore does solid work, and plenty of customers are genuinely happy, but happy and overpaying are not opposites. You can love your new shower and still have paid 3 times what the acrylic and the labor actually cost, because nobody in that room had any reason to tell you the local number. The instant price feels like a convenience. It is really a way to close you before you get off the couch. Number 3, and this is the one that makes me the angriest. Leaf Home Bath. Same parent company as those gutter guards you've seen advertised 1,000 times, now selling walk-in showers and walk-in tubs. And read who they say it is for. Families, caretakers, anyone caring for a loved one. They are aiming straight at your aging parents on purpose. The sales visits run about 3 hours. There is always a limited time discount, up to $1,250 off, that somehow expires the exact moment you decide not to sign. And this is the part that should bother you. One woman was ready to use a cheaper company for a small job. The leaf rep looked at a little staining on her caulk and told her it was black mold, that the only fix was a full tear-out at twice the price she had planned to spend, in a wall backing up to her grandkid's bedroom. The fear does the selling, and the price climbs right along with it. When a stain on the caulk becomes a 5-figure emergency the same afternoon a stranger walks in, that is not a diagnosis. That is a sales script. Number 4, bath fitter. Their whole model is a shortcut. Instead of tearing the old tub out, they mold a new acrylic shell and fit it right over what you already have. Fast, tidy, and the finish looks great on day 1. The problem is what you pay for that shortcut. Homeowners report around $5,000 just to shell over an existing tub, and full bathrooms landing over $14,000. One man got that $14,000 quote, called a regular contractor instead, and had the whole bathroom ripped out and rebuilt, new subfloor, new plumbing for under $5,000. Same room. A third of the price. And like the others, good luck getting a number out of the salesman before he is sitting in your house. One more thing, and it applies to every brand on this list. Read the contract before you hand over a deposit. Buyers have posted about deposits that were slow to come back after they changed their minds. Even inside the 3-day window the law gives you to cancel any in-home sale. That window is your protection. Use it, and never let anyone rush you past it. There is a quieter risk too. Covering an old tub with a shiny new shell can hide what is rotting underneath it. A soft subfloor or a slow leak you never find until it is much worse. Number 5. Rebath. Middle of the pack on sales pressure, but the pricing is right up there with the rest, with conversions commonly running $13,000 to $16,000. What is worth knowing about rebath is where you might run into them without realizing it. In a lot of areas, when you order a tub-to-shower conversion through Lowe's or Home Depot, the company that actually shows up is Rebath. One homeowner went the Lowe's route thinking a big store meant a better deal and got told it was 50% down before any work started and a 14-week wait. So the name on the store sign is not the price protection people assume it is. Sometimes it is the exact same crew, at the exact same markup, with a bigger logo on the paperwork. Hold that thought, because it matters in a minute when we get to the smart way to use those big stores. If this is already saving your family money, do me one favor and subscribe. I go through a different overpriced senior product every week, walk-in tubs, stair lifts, mobility scooters, and I show you the honest version of each. Now the good news, because there are cheaper doors, and every single one of them gets you the same safe walk-in shower these brands are charging a fortune for. 3 of them. The first one that is actually worth it is the least exciting, and it is the one that saves you the most. A licensed local contractor or a good tile setter doing the same conversion the national brands do. Labor runs about 40 to 60% of any bathroom job, and once you cut out the national ad budget and the commissioned closer, the numbers drop hard. A straightforward acrylic walk-in shower from a local pro runs roughly $2,500 to $4,000. A custom tile one, done properly, tends to land between $3,500 and $8,000. Here is the only rule that matters. Get 3 quotes in writing and never sign anything the same day someone is standing in your living room. A real contractor will not blink at that. Before you pick one, check that the license is current in your state, read a few recent reviews, and ask one simple question the closers hate. How are you waterproofing behind the walls, and how are you sloping the pan to the drain? A real pro answers that in plain English in about a minute. If the person in your living room dodges it or steers you back to the discount, that tells you what they actually are. The ones who only sell you while they have got you cornered will suddenly find a reason the price goes up if you wait. That reaction tells you everything. The second one is for a specific person. Mom's tub is actually fine, she just cannot step over the wall safely anymore, and a $15,000 remodel is out of the question. You have got 2 cheap, real options. If the tub only looks tired, refinishing it, also called reglazing, runs about $300 to $650 and buys you another 10 years for the price of a nice dinner out. And if the real problem is just getting in and out, a step-through conversion, where a company cuts a walk-through opening into the side of your existing tub and finishes the edges, keeps the tub you already own and makes it safe to enter for a fraction of a full remodel. It is not glamorous, but if the goal is your parent showering without a fall and not a magazine bathroom, this is the honest answer nobody at that kitchen table wanted to offer, because there is almost no money in it for them. And one warning while we are on accessibility. If a salesman steers your parent away from a walk-in shower and toward a walk-in tub, slow down. The walk-in tub quotes on this very list ran $23,000 and $23,500. And with most of them, you climb in, sit down, and then wait, shivering while the tub slowly fills. And at the end, wait again while it slowly drains because the door cannot open with water still in it. For a lot of seniors, a low-threshold walk-in shower is safer, cheaper, and far easier to actually use. The walk-in tub is usually just the more expensive thing to sell. The third one is those big stores, Home Depot and Lowe's, used the right way. And yes, I just told you they sometimes send the same rebath crew. Both things are true, but the retailer changes the whole dynamic. When you deal with a national store, you are not trapped on the couch with a commissioned salesman running a clock. You can get the quote, walk out, sleep on it, and line it up against your 3 contractor bids with nobody breathing down your neck. There is a real brand to hold accountable if the job goes sideways, And financing that is not tied to signing tonight. Just do the two things that protect you. Ask in writing which company is actually doing the install and get the full price on paper before a dollar changes hands. Use that way, the big store is a fair option. Use the lazy way, assuming the logo means the best price. It is just a villain from earlier in this list wearing a friendlier shirt. So this is what all 8 of them come down to. The shower is not the expensive part. The acrylic walls, the pan, the door. They cost roughly the same no matter whose truck they arrive in. What you are really paying for with the big TV brands is the salesman in your living room and the ad that put him there. Get 3 quotes in writing, never sign the night they show up, and you get the exact same safe walk-in shower for thousands less. If a company that came to your parents' door is on this list, tell me which one in the comments. I read them, and it decides who I go after next.